What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about Midway. I am a aficionado or I love war history, these old event that happened in the past. I just find them so intriguing. I find them so interesting and so of the men and women that served in World War II and World War I and all the other previous World War II, but the World War I and World War II is such a world-changing event. So let's talk about Midway. Well, what did I like? I love the intelligence gathering, of really trying to decipher the Japanese plan. I like that. I like the intricacy of the Navy operation. You got the submarine, and you got the carrier, and you have the cruiser, and you have the spy planes, and then you have the fighter themselves, and the operation of like communication between the commander of the entire fleet. And then you have an admiral who trying to decipher what commands want them to do, and then what the enemy was gonna do. It was show you the intricacy of battle. It's not just like, okay, we go and we hit. It's more like, oh, we gotta figure out where they're coming from and how we gonna defend ourselves and attack them. And so it was really interesting like that. And I like that there was a submarine sequence in there. It was small, but it was really interesting. And then to me, I feel like this movie is very historical accurate. It's very accurate, I believe, because I remember watching Battleship or Navy 360, or is it Battleship 360? I highly you guys recommend to go watch that. A documentary about the Navy battle out in the Pacific. It's really well detailed, and they show you how it all happened from the American point of view and from the Japanese point of view, and it's really well detailed. But back to the Midway movie, how would I like? I love the fight scene and the airplane fight scene. It's just, to me, it's always captured my attention. It just, you're up in the sky and you're flying, and there is, once you are shot down, you fall, basically. There is no coming back. So, and I also like the navies, the battleship and the cruisers and the carrier. They're just shooting bullets at these, dive bomber, dive bomber slash fighter, and you see the American they're just diving. When they're ready to dive, they really dive, like almost at a 45-degree angle, almost at a 45-degree angle. And you see all these, like, you can hear, you can feel just the flats going on, the bullets zipping around, and they have to literally go and drop that bomb. And to me, it kind of gave me a sense of terror and awe and craziness and just all that chaos, and just like, wow, some of these guys actually went and did that, like go and try to achieve that objectives. So it was just amazing, just scary, to not know that one bullet might hit you. So I love that dive sequence and the whole thing, and just the sound effect in this movie was just, it really put you in that scene, really put you in that moment when they dive. So what did I not like? I did not like that I didn't really remember any of the characters. Not to say that that those men who did those things are not important. They are important men that did their job, following order and risking their life for the country and their commanders and their superiors. I'm just saying that I wish I could remember them. It's because there was so many things was happening, so many sequences, that it made me feel like I couldn't follow. And I'm a good follower, but it just felt too much. for not. I feel like most audience that it's just too much because I don't remember their name, you know, and I want to remember their name. I remember the faces, and I remember their actions and their deeds, and that's kudos. I remember that, and I wish they would too much of the Doolittles. I mean, I know it's really important because that did happen, and it just felt not impactful. I mean, I understand what was done, but it wasn't executed in a way that was memorable. So that's why I feel like it was compact. I tried to show everything, but I also understand why they did it because it actually happened. So it's like, it's not a good or the bad, it's just the execution wasn't good. So that's pretty much what the con about this movie. It's just, they try to compact too much in there and just didn't quite work. It's the execution of it, like I said, didn't quite do it. So what was the rating I would give this movie? I give it a 6 out of 10. And I actually truly enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's an above average, I truly enjoyed it. I love war movie. I love military movie because I just love it because it's just such, it really tests the men's and women's in battles. So that's why I love it. I love the dive sequence. I love the whole, the 3-point, the high, the low, the high altitude, and you're looking down at the Navy, the carriers and the destroyers. It's just, I love that, and all the bullets just flying everywhere. And it's just such, to me, it's really cinematic, very eye-opening. So, 6 out of 10, you may think it is bad, but it is not really bad. It's actually an enjoyable movie. Very captivating movies, in the sense of actions, in the sense of terror and chaos. So, I would say if you don't have anything to watch, go watch this in Dolby. Watching Dolby, it will put you in your seat. You would appreciate it watching Dolby. I don't think you should watch it in IMAX. Maybe in IMAX, maybe. But Dolby is a must for this movie. But anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content on my channel. Please do so. But take care, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.